All right, starting part 2 of the ODT. Hiking to Port Angeles and out the Spit. So see how far we can get. We're 14 miles in from Squim, and we got 6 to 10 more to go. Not sure exactly, but trail's over there. Let's get to it. All right, it's about 6:30 in the morning. Still dark out. Looks lighter than it is on the camera. Just walked through this field from the rest area over there. Got my feet a little wet. Hopefully it won't be too wet. But back on the trail, man. Phew. Let's go. Got my coffee in my hand. Everything's strapped up. I'm excited. Something about walking 14 miles the last time I did this. The struggle and the achievement and the seeing new things around every corner. There's something about that just makes you, oh, look at that. It makes you want to do it again, or makes me want to do it again. I don't know what I'm gonna see ahead of me. I do know that I'm going down to a river crossing down this hill, and then there's going to be some bayfront or Gulf front, whatever you call it, the waterway between Canada and Washington. But anyway, let's go. So I was laying in bed this morning, you know, hitting the snooze button, thinking, man, I don't want to go hike. It's gonna be cold, dark, my feet are gonna hurt. Maybe I just stay here and watch YouTube or watch TV or do something. But, you know, I've been starting to think that you gotta take control of your monkey body. And you're the pilot up in the up on the bridge, up in your head, and the feedback you get from your monkey body, you just got to be able to fight through that. I remember doing a cold plunge in Rachel's swimming pool with 58-degree water, and I was dreading it. I didn't want to do it, but then once I got in there, I got through the initial shock and got used to the water temperature. Man, I felt so alive and so fresh and so good. And it's kind of like right now. I was dreading being out here, but then I thought, I was like, you know what, you got to do this. Take control of your monkey body and get out there. And now I feel great. It's beautiful out here. Look at that scenery. It's cold, brisk, lights, the sun's coming up. I'm glad I got out here. Would you look at that? So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm going. It says 4 miles. And then 14 miles back to Squim. I can account for that. So let's go. We got to get all the way out there to the Edis hook. Right off the bat, 1 mile in, here's that river I was talking about. Boy, look at this. And you can't see any of this from the highway up there. It's really flowing. We're going up on that bridge right there. So this must be Morris Creek, and this is a railroad trestle converted into a pedestrian bridge. So that's pretty cool. I got that big hiking energy this morning. Let's go. Come on. I'll be talking a lot today. This is a struggle. Walking long distance is something that I haven't done a whole lot of since I was 17. Yes, the last time I was on this trail, Olympic Discovery Trail, I did 14 miles. That's the most I've hiked in a single day since I was 17 years old in Wales, where we did Outward Bound. I hiked, we averaged about 12 miles in camps. So glad to be out here. Glad to know I can still do this. Hope to do a lot more of it. If you like these videos, I really appreciate you watching them, because it gives me motivation to do this kind of stuff. trying to get those woods. Now there's bushes in my way. So starting out this hike, just like last hike, my right elbow, tennis elbow, is hurting. It hurts where the ligaments attached to the bone. I hope I didn't hurt myself really bad. Like 8 weeks ago, I was building a shed, slinging a nail gun around like I was an experienced framer, you know. We're doing this every day, and pulled the muscles in my right arm. Anyway, apparently we're listening to Joe Rogan yesterday, and in other countries, not the United States, they have these experimental stem cell therapy where they can inject stem cells into injured areas, and the stem cells will turn into the cells that are needed to bind the tendon to the bone, and they can heal you. So there must be too much money being made in the United States medicating people. They don't want to cure anyone, because once you cure somebody, you don't have a patient anymore, so they don't make any more money. Don't get me started. Let's hike. About time. I'm starting to see a serious change in scenery on this trail. Hope that's not rain up there. Oh yeah, we hiking big now. Look at all this. Woo-wee. Oh, I love the sound of waves crashing. I don't think you can hear that, but maybe this one. Oh yeah, it's a good one. So, yep, tomorrow is my last day in Washington. So, I don't know, I'm being really chatty in this video. Okay, but real quick, see, there's the trail, hard packed, what do they call it, chip seal up here. And then we got this gravel road here, or gravel path. Looks like it's blocked by dirt, but there's a path around it, so let's be brave. Let's take the road. Less travel, maybe. Oh, are those seals? There's something out there. What is that? Zoom in, see if I can see better with the camera. Oh, the birds. Okay. All right, so let's see. Oh, what I was getting at about, I like to make fun of redneck words, and you know, went to a lot of country bars when I lived in Dallas, so picked it up. If I want to use it, I can use it. But lived all over the world. When we lived in England, picked up a wee bit of a British accent, I guess. Never sounded like a Cockney bloke or someone from Northumbria or whatever, talking like the water from Mallorca don't taste quite like water. Never got that far, but anyway, Washington's beautiful. I'll be sad to leave. Hope to come here again. I wouldn't mind hiking this whole Olympic Discovery Trail. We followed it on Highway 101 out past Lake Crescent towards the Pacific Ocean, and there's a lot of good scenery on the trail, even though it's a hard-packed chip seal asphalt. Most of the places you can walk next to the trail because horses use the trail. So, what was I gonna say? If you can get past the part walking through towns, you know, on the hard, the only good thing about walking through towns if you're doing a long distance trail is town food and a hotel and a shower. So towns might not be so bad when you're going long distance, but all right, I'm rambling. I just realized this might be a mighty fine spot to make breakfast. So if you look over there, see, that's the ship. And then there is Air Base, Port Angeles. And there's the hangar right there in the middle. That's the hangar we were in during the Veterans Day celebration. So that's where I'm hiking. You got to take the long way though, all the way around through town. Let's do some breakfast. Oatmeal it is. All right, it's really difficult to get the stupid camera set up, but whatever. You know what? It's not even windy. Don't need the stupid wind deflector. So we're gonna put 400 milliliters. I think that's about 2/3 cup times 2. So we'll see. Well, we're back moving again. Breakfast was good. We couldn't finish it all, so we left some oatmeal for the seagulls on the top of a rock. Let's see if, well, we won't see if they eat it, but whatever. I left the trace. So when I was eating, I could hear that big boat over there. You barely see it. I could hear it starting up its engines. Cavitation in the water. It was like, I thought it felt like it was way closer than it was, but I guess vibration sound travels through the water really well, and I could hear it and feel it. Then he honked his horn and headed out, but yeah, I'm sure you just wanted to know all that. So maybe we'll see a seal today, or an orca. That'd be cool. The sun's about to come over this ridge here and warm up the trail. I shed some layers, took my gloves off. My hands are cold now, but incentive to hike faster. So hike faster, hike faster. There's the trail right along the tree line there, around that point. Then I'll be walking in town, and then all the way through town. That'll probably take a while. And then right there in the center of the screen, that's the paper mill. And then walk out the spit to the Coast Guard base, which the gate's probably right around there somewhere. Oh, what is this? Anybody need a metal log? What kind of tank, eh? So I saw a trail down to the beach and I took it. I'm hoping there's gonna be an exit back up onto the hard trail, but we'll see. I don't feel like backtracking. I think I'll be climbing that hill there. Somebody's got a fire at their house, or a campfire in their fireplace, or something. I smell smoke. Smells good. Beautiful crisp morning still. Sun hasn't reached me yet. I'm not cold, but feel good, feel great. Not hungry, had some good food. Feet don't hurt yet, so maybe we can make it all the way to, oh my gosh, look at these crabs. Maybe we can make it all the way to the air station. I don't know. All right, run out of beach. See what we gotta do. Just walking. 3.5 miles in. Not much doing now. Kind of the newness of the bay here is worn off, so just walking. Okay, so my mind's wandering, sitting here thinking, just walking, and I'm thinking, you know, this is an old train path, train bed, train track bed, and this hill over here on the left, this bluff is just like the bluff at Dungeness Bay, but they put a train trestle through here and built up the seawall with a bunch of this riprap. We went by one of these riprap quarries yesterday. This rock is really crumbly. It's like brittle, and it shatters really easily. It makes gravel really well, and it's easy to quarry. But kind of got off track there. So this what this route here goes all the way along Lake Crescent. Hello? Yeah, a little bit of echo. All the way along Lake Crescent, which is also a railroad bed, complete with railroad tunnels, and goes by Devil's Punch Bowl. That place was pretty awesome. We were out there 6 months ago. There's videos of that too on the channel, Noodles Rack, if you want to check them out. But I know I'm talking a lot on this video. That's because my trip is coming to an end, and I got some things I want to say. So I just feel like I'd have a video of me sharing my mind. Okay, yeah, so at Dungeness Bay, the bluffs were, there's a really cool clay layer. Oh, hear that? That was an alarm at the Coast Guard base. Cool. I'm having a time of it. What a trip, man. This state is beautiful. You know, one of the best compliments Darby gave me was, thanks, Dad, for must be testing the stuff over there. Thanks, Dad, for making me get out with you and go see this stuff, because he said he would never have gone to the coast, the Pacific Ocean, seen the stacks, walked the trails, done all this stuff if it wasn't for me wanting to do these things. So that was a great compliment. Another one of the things that he told me about, I guess almost 4 months ago, really touched me. He came down to Oklahoma to visit, and he said, I want my dad back. So what he was talking about was getting back in the gym, because when he joined the Coast Guard, we used to go work out. We used to go walk 3 miles, then started running 3 miles every day, get him in shape for the Coast Guard. And he said he wants his dad back. We started working out. Felt really good. But more stories later. All right, finally reached the sunshine. Been walking for almost 3 hours, I guess, in the shade. Let's warm up. So I'm starting to feel it a little bit in my right ankle. Walking on this asphalt is not the best surface, but it reminds me of something I heard about the human body. That once you think that your body is worn out and it can't take anymore, and you're at your pain threshold, your feet are gonna fall off. You can probably do twice as much as you just did. The human body is amazing. It can handle a lot more than you think it can, and you just gotta be the pilot and ignore that monkey body. But I don't know if I talked about this when I was walking the first 14, but my feet started hurting about 8 miles, and I was like, okay, my feet hurt bad, but I'm like, let's see if they just stay like this, or if they start hurting worse. Well, they pretty much just hurt the same for another 7 miles or 6 miles, whatever. So it kind of goes along with what I was just saying about how the body can handle a lot. So it's good to test that theory out. I think it's true. Oh no, I gotta do it. There it is, Space Noodle. It looks so close. Probably 6 miles away still. Okay, so coming into town. Oh, there's that sewer line. I saw a sign back there. So during heavy rainstorms, sewage may come out in the ocean. Pretty gross. But look what I see. What's this? Another Space Noodle. All right, I'll climb it. Get the view. You know, I got a camera. I got to take a picture from up there. All right, let's head out to the pier. You know, I was walking just now. Thought of something. I was like, you know, white people are the only race of people who, majority of the race anyway, they make themselves homeless on purpose. And you're like, well, what are you talking about? Homeless on purpose? Well, when you go hike a long distance trail or something, and you go hiking, you sleep in the woods, you're homeless. Temporarily homelessness, but it is what it is. Homeless. All right, let's climb up here and see if we can spot us a beer store over there in town somewhere. Here we go. Pause the video and read all about it. So, there is the Coast Guard base. Man. Oh, that's a big ass boat. I thought that was the hangar. There's a little hangar right there. I think that building right in the middle by the tower, that's Darby's office building, maybe? I don't know. See Victoria, Canada across the bay there. Pretty cool. Gotta get my passport and go check that out. Alright, so this, I believe this is the wharf. Got gift shops and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if they have a cruise ship that comes in here or not, but this is a pretty awesome dock made of creosote soaked beams. It smells really good. I don't see a beer store. I've been up here for almost 2 weeks and I'm yet to tie one on real good, so anyway, I think I'd like to have a beer. Well, I always see this when we're driving by on the way to Darby's work, and I wanted to get a picture of it, but never pulled the camera out. So, that right there, that's a ferry landing and passenger vehicle stuff. I lost the trail. It went straight this way, and I didn't see any signs turning, so I'm assuming we're walking along the wharf, or what do you call it? Bayfront. Anyway, not from a coastal town, so give me a break. I am on the trail. They just fancied it up in town. Oh, looky, looky. I've been there before. Country market. Let's go see if they have a beverage. Gotta be quick in here. I'm sure they don't like people videotaping. Getting close. I can smell it. Yeah, I found it. Too bad they don't have some F5 flowery, hoppy Oklahoma beer. So it looks like I'm sufficiently dried out now after I rinsed my pot. put everything away and stow this beer. So I got some Yeti. Finally found the Yeti. Yesterday's video, and some Incline cider, white peach. All right, let's go. Where were you when I needed you? All right, so town was good to me. If I don't continue to talk as much as I did in the first part of this video, you'll understand why. I think I'll be fine though. All right, so I'm starting to suffer. My monkey body's giving me the pushback. Good thing I got some foot juice. My left Achilles tendon started hurting, and it did the same thing last time. I'm 6.5 miles in. Last time it hurt for half a mile, maybe a mile, and it's quit hurting. So I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen this time. Oh, another good thing about hiking when it's 49 degrees outside, the foot juice stays cool. Yeah. Oh yes. Look right there, Montfrere. Coast Guard station this way. I gotta be on the ODT still. Ah, damn, foot juice hadn't kicked in yet. Anyway, there's nothing to my right except for private property, so this gotta be it. So let's get out on the spit. All right, so that Yeti IPA sure was a tasty feller. Or I guess it was a stout. Kind of like kind of like a Guinness. That's what it tasted like. Pretty good. All right, so I think the trail's around here somewhere. I know I've seen it up here. Oh, here we go. There it is. Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Good. Is it crab season?
Not yet. Probably
Not yet?
about another 3-4 weeks.
Oh yeah.
You looking for work?
No, I was looking for crab. My dad loves seafood.
We have live crab now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, he lives in Oklahoma, so is there any? I mean, you got a recommendation on how to get that back down there?
No, not live, but
Yeah.
here in about a month we'll be cooking it, and then you'd have
Freeze
a better
it.
shot at it.
Yeah.
It's expensive to ship, though.
Yeah.
The guys that do it, they end up paying more for the shipping than they do for the crab.
Yeah, I understand. My son, he lives here, works on the Coast Guard base.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So in a month he'll be able to get some, maybe overnighted or something.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know.
Come back and check with us.
All right, I appreciate it.
We'll be cooking here in about another month.
All right, sweet, appreciate it.
Sounds good.
Thank you. What's all this ruckus? Most of you having a wilderness experience. Sun biscuits. Alright, well anyway, let's get back on the trail. Well, looky here. I guess when you're, hey Shadow. Yeah, I got some sun, not so cold. I guess when you're down by the ocean, your sewer line can't get much deeper than sea level. So that's where all the foot juice goes. Anyway, this is crazy, man. Look at this view. Woo. Big boat, eat little boat. Oh, or maybe that's fish. Anyway. Time for a white peach cider. Hopefully, by the time all this foot juice takes full effect, I'll be on the spit. And I can find a nice, flat, sandy spot to make a sand angel. No, just kidding. I just thought about something. I didn't bring an empty Gatorade bottle with me. So I better take it easy on this foot juice, because I'm in public. There's no place to have myself a moment. Man, I'm feeling the need. I wonder if they let me just tap in right there real quick. I don't know. I was wondering, you know, I might be able to just walk out on the pier and check out the boats, and maybe I could buy me some passage with the Yeti Yeti Stout. But I don't know. Probably the only boat that would get me on is that little sucker right there. Oh, Salvation yonder. Oh, can you see it? I hope these construction workers are nice. Okay, so word to the wise. Don't drink in town and hike. I don't know how these homeless people do it. So there's my little piece of secluded nature right back there. And I could only go 35 miles an hour, so I had to hold it back a little bit. But anyway, enough of the joking around. Now I have a pressure imbalance and I think I've got to go the other way. What the hell's going on? I always take care of that first thing in the morning. Now it's sneaking up on me. I decided that since I wasn't at the airport, the best course of action was to avoid an unscheduled departure. So me and this here dude, we had talking to. Not a lot of room in there for your backpack, but made it work. God, now my backpack's not fitting right. What happened? I don't know. Anyway. Gotta be careful when you're on the trail. I guess I must be out of sync. Because that was not good. I mean, I've had the walking farts before one time, but that was the real deal. I've totally walked one out. So I think the trail goes that way. ODT up the hill, up that bluff right there. I don't know, but I'm gonna go this way. It does show on the map the ODT going out to the end of the spit and back, so I guess it's kind of official. But I think I'll be ending my journey at the Coast Guard gate. Hopefully I don't have to wait too long for Darby to get off work. Man, they must have been working on the sewer line, because it stinks. It's not me, I swear. I guess tonight's my last time to camp out. Totally wanted to do that, but being in town makes you soft. Being in a nice warm house makes you soft. So I couldn't break through that threshold of softness. It's easy to hike and camp when you're 10 miles from the nearest road. You're all about getting that tent set up and hunkering down in there, because it's gonna be a nice, warm, comfy place to rest. Oh, so update on the foot juice. Yeah, foot juice is working pretty good. I just had a second lapse of left heel Achilles pain, but it went away again. And I'm halfway through with white peach. So I think we're good. I think we're safe too. Once we're out on the spit, there's plenty of nature to get off in if I need it. So looks like the trail goes over here. Let's go this way. Hold up. Table, chair, place to sit. I'm all about it. All right, so we're 8 miles in. I don't know how far it is up the spit. About 3 miles maybe, but we're gonna do all 3 of them. I'll slow down if I start getting close to the end and it's not time for me to get picked up. And we'll sit and have some somber time by the bay or the ocean, whatever you want to call it. A place to sit, man. It's not wet, it's not dirty. Impossible. peach pretty good, not too sweet. Oh, it's bright out here. Gotta cover my eyes. Even got a trash can. It's better than that. Oh, good thing I'm working on 8 miles right here. 8.01. If I'd have just started hiking, I might have whipped around this corner and had me an accident. See what they're talking about. Blind corner. Looks like a pretty good corner to me. I like the pine trees. Makes me feel right at home with my Saxon Germanian lineage on my DNA. 95% of it. Wait a second. I don't know, it's high up there, 90% or so DNA from northern Germania, Saxon, and 4% Neanderthal. So works for me. Let's go. The Romans never crossed the Elbe River and attacked the barbarians because they were badass. That's me. Let's go. All right, sorry about that. Hey, let's clarify that last statement. So when Rome was expanding its influence and territory from Rome, Italy, throughout Europe, France, there was a large obstacle. There was a massive river in Germany, northern Europe, where the Germanic tribes, they lived on the other side of the river, and the Romans were on the other side of the river. So the Romans, when they were expanding their territory, they're conquering everybody, and they took care of the Franks real quick, because the Franks, they were a Germanic tribe too. France is, you know, it's all Germanic. 30,000 years ago, Northern Europe with the caves in France and Northern Germany, that's where all the Neanderthals were. That's where they find their bones. As far as, well, I guess the most recent was 30,000 years ago. But the Romans never could cross the river and establish a base or a camp or a fort to where they could send out their warring parties and attack the Bavarian tribes, the Germanic tribes. So they gave up and called them barbarians, and they just made the Roman Empire's boundary that river. Kind of like Hadrian's wall up in England. Hadrian's Wall was the northern boundary of the Roman Empire, and then you have the Scottish barbarians up there. They were too tough. Couldn't handle those Scottish barbarians with their skirts and all that. No underwear, wearing mugs. So anyway, that's what I was talking about, and just wanted to clarify. Oh, you had to put a hose out here making that sound after I just had a white peach cider. Oh, I gotta get to me some nature again. Quick, get to the nature. All right, so I was way over there on the other side of that, I was gonna say little rubber dinghy, but it's not funny. On the side of that, other side of that barge, big boat looking thing. Anyway, came this way. And now I'm following that guy, follow that truck. Going out there to the base. Okay, so I know you've been seeing this all day. What's that up there? Is that a relief? Is that relief, that building? Is it relief? I don't know, probably not. So, you say you want to see some little piece of Canada, huh? Let's go over here, across the road here, see what we got. Oh man, I don't see a pathway through these rocks. These rocks. No, it's not a good spot. All right, I'm gonna venture this way. There I am. Let's go. Oh yeah. Leave it to your favorite family-friendly neighborhood noodle to find a nice spot to have a seat. Yeah, this is a pretty good spot right here. I needed some nature. It got me some nature. And the foot juice is working really well. Actually, I'm feeling quite chipper. Oh yeah. The tide must be coming in because it tried to get me a minute ago. You know, did you see that video yesterday where I was on that log out there in the middle of, in the middle of the beach that was partially underwater when the tide was coming in. The water tried to jump up and get me. Never did get me though. But yeah, I want to talk about over there. Look at that landmass. That's not America. There's no freedom over there. See that? That's where you go when you can't criticize your government. All right, I'm back on the roll, the walk, to get down the road thing here. So I gotta tell you, my newfound friend Bigfoot, he introduced me to this Yeti beer, 9.5% alcohol by volume, Imperial Stout. Man, that's some good stuff. Ran into Bigfoot, and he introduced me to 9.5 Yeti. But look at this little trail here. So, oh man, walking along the logs here, and my Achilles tendon in my third leg, my left leg. Oh goodness, that came out, slipped out. Excuse me. It's hurting again. So I'm afraid I'm gonna get to the gate before Darby gets off work. I'm just gonna turn around, start going back. All right, that's where I'm going. I know the wind is really bad. I'm sorry, hopefully this helps. I don't have a sock to put over it, but let's get there. Are you kidding me? This is the most comfortable seat I've ever been in. Let's see where I'm at. Hold on. Oh, come on. Where are we at? Dismiss. 9.25 miles. But check this out. I don't know how well you can see it. Pardon the hand. I know the hand got in the way. All you haters hate. All you haters, hair splitters, just hate on that too. I don't care. 4%, 4%, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, so my hike is coming to an end with a good friend. See that? Sasquatch! Bigfoot, I found him. Anyway. Oh, there's a bird. Anyway, my trip is coming to an end. My hike is coming to an end. Oh yeah, sitting on my volcanic schist, lazy boy. Just got a nice light spray of ocean water. You know, I feel like an OU football player sitting on the sidelines with one of those big boy fans. Oh, hey. Keeping them cool. Except most of my wind is coming from Canada. Splitting my beard, blowing it up in my face. Dadgummit. About time it got long enough to hit me in the eye. Come on, Getty. Alright, let's have one. Yeah, so I'm here sitting in the rocks. Trying to capture my inner Tom Hanks. Stranded on a deserted island. But it's really hard because I have frosty, cold, high alcoholic beverages. Oh man, Wilson, where you at, Wilson? Oh, there you are, Wilson. Wilson, come, Wilson. Oh, Wilson. Oh, Wilson. Oh, I'm so glad you found me. I'm probably not having more fun than I did when I was in Grenada, Spain, on the Straits of Gibraltar. But Dad, I'm going to say this is more fun than getting drunk, drinking peach schnapps when I was 17 on the Straits of Gibraltar in Spain. Yeah, get some. Woo! Oh, the big ship. What's that? Hello, big ship. All those containers are empty. They're going back to China. So it's really hard for me to recall everything when I'm having some beverages, but I remember Grenada, potato, in Spain. I remember Kokomo, the Beach Boys. That was the big song that takes me back there. Not so much as it used to, because I've heard the song too many times, but it does take me back. It was so amazing. I was 17 years old, and in Spain you could buy peach schnapps at the liquor store at 17 years old. Of course, in England you could get a beer at the pub at 17 years old too, which Jason Avery and I did. That was really fun. It was funny because I remember we were in Feltwell, and we went to a pub and had a couple beers, and that's all we could get down us back then. But he had trouble. He didn't know how to burp up the foam. So he was gulping down, swallowing the foam, And woo, that's a good one. Didn't get me. Haha. I remember we were walking home, it was dark, and going back to his house, stayed the night with him. Of course, my parents didn't know we went to the pub and had a beer. But man, that was so cool. Growing up in a foreign country. But on the way home, he couldn't handle the foam, so he had to throw up. But he just threw up foam. He kept all the good stuff down. So good job, Jason. But what I was trying to say is that back in Spain, I mean, I'm on the ocean here, and I'm feeling tropical. So one of my best experiences when I was 17 was in Granada. And I remember when we lived in England, all the Europeans were all talking about Tenerife. You know, it wasn't Ibiza back then. Ibiza is a big place now, but Tenerife was a place in the 80s. And that's where everybody wanted to go. Probably still a great place to go now. Ibiza, just I don't even want to say. But sorry for the wind noise. It just is what it is. It's windy. My hand's getting freaking cold. Okay. So yeah, maybe if I have another one of these here Yeti beers, I'll talk about my time in Cozumel and Cancun, floating the underground river in gosh, what's the name of that place? I can think of it, but not when I'm in the midst of Yeti protection. Oh, excuse me. Bigfoot! Ah! Oh, it did get me. Okay, a little splash. Got me a little bit. Yeah, nice try, sucker. I would like to say this is my final video. I live in Washington, but it's not going to be. Yeah, that's some hell of wind. Get you some, YouTube. I'm bundled up. I got my windproof raincoat on. Got my hand pants. See, hand pants. And I got my puffy on underneath there and all this stuff. Because now I'm sitting out here, this cold Canadian wind blowing at me. Sorry for the interlude. Hold on. Oh, I gotta adjust. Oh yeah. Oh, when you're sitting on a brick lazy boy, you gotta actually volcanic schist lazy boy. You gotta adjust every now and then. But anyway, I'm good. Oh, a little spray got me. Dad, got my glasses again. I just gotta do polishing the salt off my glasses. Anyway, my feet feel great. This foot juice works perfect. I don't know, I gotta recommend it to everybody. If your feet start hurting, get you some foot juice. I recommend Yeti and white peach cider. Works really well for me. So, sorry for the wind noise. I don't know if I can block it. It don't matter. If you're still watching, you're freaking trooper, man. You're my people. I love you. Alright, so see them birds? Them seagulls keep flying right by me, and I swear, if they played video games, they'd have hit me right in the face with some guano, some seagull guano, and I would not be so happy. But anyway, I'm good in my lazy boy. If you want the GPS coordinates of this lazy boy, I can work that out for you. It's cold as hell. It's like 30-degree wind blowing off the ocean right in my face, but it's covered up with Neanderthal fuzz, so that's good. And then I got this. I'm not hiking anymore, so I'm not hot. I've cooled off. About to crack open another Yeti. Let's get it. Darby hopefully come get me sometime. If I pass out right here, maybe he'll find me. I don't know. I sent my GPS coordinates so I guess he'll find me somehow. He might use a Coast Guard helicopter. I have to say, I've had some times in my life I'm sitting here getting blown by this Arctic blast from Canada. Okay, Bigfoot dipping dirty. Oh, whoopee, got me good. Anyway, my other phone's out of juice, and I'm here with all my camp gear or whatever. But man, I'm whooped. Today was a beautiful day. Look at this beautiful view I have from the rocks. I hiked all along there today, all the way. Man, I was way over there. I was way over there when I started my day. I'm at 10.5 miles, and I'm done. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for Darby to come get me. Woo-wee. What a day. I'm done. See y'all next time. Alright, so it's time to soldier up. You know what? I burned out my other phone. It's dead. So backup phone time. Let's walk. I had some time there on the squall line. That wind was blowing me hard, and so it was cold. But now I'm on the sunshine side. Ooh, it's beautiful over here. I thought about just finding a spot to, you know, hunker down and soak in the rays, but nope. I'm gonna walk towards the base. I get to where I get. I don't know. Darby's still at work, so let's walk. I don't see a clear path, but there is a path. I'm so happy that I'm not walking on asphalt or chip seal, as they call it up here in Washington. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's get to the gate. I thought about just waiting for Darby to get off work and chilling by the ocean, watching the view of Canada, but that northern wind is kicking my ass, and this southern exposure with the sun, I'm warm. I'm gonna have to start dropping layers off because I'm warm now. So let's just walk. I just want to walk. Let's walk. Oh, I love hiking. I love nature. I love the world. I love freedom. I love God. I love everything. I love you. If you're still watching this video, come with me. Let's go do some of this, man. This is like what life's all about. Humans have been doing this for hundreds of thousands of years. And if you're sitting at home and you're missing out on things, get you some of this. Oh wow, I just walked up on this. Look at this. This looks like the most beautiful pebble, like kitchen floor I've ever seen in my life. I love it. Have it. It costs too much money, but for here it's free. Wow, let's get some. Oh, just in case you want to see the sun. It's so warm and beautiful. Woo! That's my trail. And that's my goal, way up there. Let's get all the way there. Okay, so Darby just called me. He said he's gonna come get me. I said, no, I'm almost to the gate. Oh, and by the way, foot juice. Oh, you big ass bird. Foot juice works good. My feet feel great. It's probably because I found a lazy boy on the north coast of America. And yeah, anyway, so I'm doing good, walking, almost there. I've completed my goal, I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna complete my goal. And damn it, Bigfoot, you're not gonna stand in my way. I'm gonna get it. Hey, come on, let's go, get it. I don't know how to explain the end of my trip, you know? It's a struggle, and I did it on purpose, and I just wish it wasn't over. I don't want it to be over. There's the end right there. I gotta call Darby back. He called me. He said he'd come get me. I say, no, don't come get me till I get to the end. I'm gonna get to the end. I walked from your house to your work. Like, it's almost 30 miles. I don't know. Who cares what the numbers are? I did it. And now that's the first accomplishment of many. I want to do a lot more stuff like this. So, wow. To those of you who are still watching, oh my gosh, there's some people, there's got to be somebody still watching. Most people like watch like 5 minutes and then change the subject, you know, but somebody's watching. My daddy was watching. I love you guys. I love everyone. My feet don't even hurt. That foot juice worked, I swear. I know what you're thinking, but this is fine. Anyway, I'm good. I saved some Yetis for Darby, and we're gonna have a good time. But man, look at this. I got to walk and experience this all day. I got a health benefit from it and a buzz. Okay, wow. So Darby picked me up at the front gate and I'm at the base. So guess what that means? Time to start putting these videos together. Damn it, Bigfoot. You put me in a compromised position. Bad Bigfoot. Bad Bigfoot.